Namaste. I'm Bhavya Mandana, a Juru Yogini, and today we're going to be doing an asana sequence to tackle lower back pain. So a lot of y'all are working from home, so y'all must be sitting for long hours on the computer. So this is a great way to stretch out if you're feeling any stiffness or any pain. This is also really good for people who are standing for a longer amount of time in the kitchen or just generally. Or if you have a weaker lower back, there are certain asanas in the sequence which will help you strengthen your back as well. Just a disclaimer before we start, if you are someone who's had any recent back surgery or you have any sort of back or spinal ailments, please refrain from this practice unless you have consulted with your doctor and he's given you the green sign. Then you can go ahead and join us along in the practice. For those of y'all who haven't consulted a doctor and are facing any back issues, we do have this class later on which is for 99 rupees. So, you know, instead of hurting yourself just to do it along with us today, you can consult with your doctor and then maybe buy the class and go ahead. Okay. Also, if you feel any sharp pain during your practice, any discomfort, stop, come out of the asana and just relax for a bit. Okay. Awesome. So we'll start off. We're going to start with a Balasana and shoulder stretch. So you can roll your shoulders behind. Also you can do this in Padmasana, which is cross-legged. You can place a brick under you for support in Padmasana. In Vajrasana, you can place a pillow or a cushion under your glutes for support. Okay. Roll your shoulders behind, interlock your fingers behind your back and stretch out your elbows. As you breathe in, gentle arch, breathe out and slowly straighten the spine as you bend down. So here remember your glutes and your heel need to remain in contact with each other. So if they are lifting off the floor, please push back onto your heel and come back up if you need. Okay, if you're comfortable, you can touch your forehead all the way to the floor. Breathe in and come back up as you arch. Okay, exhale when you're done, straighten your spine. So now we'll start, we'll go together. In this round, we're also going to bring our hands up along with us to where we are comfortable. Okay, so inhale, arch. Exhale, bend down, stretch your spine out and bring your hands up along with you. Make sure your elbows don't bend to where you're comfortable and stop there. Breathe in as you come back up, gentle arch. Breathe out, drop down, stretch your spine out, stretch your lower back out. Shoulders are also stretching out. 2. Inhale as you arch. Feel your lower back stretch out and compress. Exhale as you stretch your back out. 3. Lift your hands up to where you're comfortable. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. 4. Inhale. Exhale, stretch out the shoulders and the back. 5. Inhale, gentle arch. As you exhale, straighten your spine. Relax your shoulders, bring your hands forward. We're going to move into a bird dog stretch. So forearm distance between your knees. Please make sure you're taking the correct distance. Elbows close to your knees and thumb to your index or middle finger. Place your palm on the floor. This is one palm distance, sorry. Okay, from here, engage your core, clench the glutes, roll your shoulders out, breathe in, breathe out and stretch your hand and foot outwards, hand forward with your toes pointed away from you. Okay, let's try this together. Breathe in, Breathe out and stretch out. 1, make sure your ear is in line with your biceps. 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, breathe out, and drop your knee and palm to the floor. Make sure your right palm and right knee are in the same line, left palm and left knee are in the same line, okay? Please make sure your toes are pointed behind, don't pull them forward. Now breathe in. As you breathe out, your left hand and right foot will be stretched out. Stretch the spine. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly drop your palm and knee to the floor. Lovely. Now we're going to move our knees together and sit into Vajrasana. Right leg from the right side, dropping your left palm to the floor with your weight onto the left hand. Now move to the right glute and drop down, left leg from the left. This is a really good way to start strengthening the tendons in your knees as well. If you can't do it that way, then just come in how you're comfortable. Okay, this is another asana to stretch out the lower back. You're lying down, feet are placed on the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your knees to your chest and bring your chin to your knees. Exhale here and hold for 5 deep breaths. Okay, let's go together. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees towards your chest and your chin to your knees and lock your knees with your hands. Hold here for 5 deep breaths. 1, 2. This is a very good way to stretch out your lower back all the way down. 4 and 5. Breathe in as you drop your feet to the floor and your head to the floor. Breathe out. Now turn to the right side. Placing your left palm, gently push yourself up into a standing position. So we are going to do our Surya Namaskar as a warm-up and then move into our asanas. Another important thing is if you have any back pain, if you're experiencing back pain or discomfort, don't forward bend in that moment, because the first thing for us to do is we forward bend. Please try to avoid a forward bend. Always do a backward bend with your knees stable or a twist. It's a great way to relax the back. If you really would like to do a forward bend, you can bend your knees slightly and then bring your forehead towards the floor. So even in our Surya Namaskar, if you need to, you can bend your knees slightly, okay? Just don't move your weight onto your knees. Let your weight remain on your heels. So let's start. Feet together. If you're very stiff, you can move your feet apart. You can watch me first. If you've done it before, we can go along together. Namaskara. Breathe in, bring your hands up beside you. As you breathe out, push the hip out and slowly, as if you're sitting on a chair, Utkatasana or chair pose, breathe out. Breathe in, engaging the glutes, come up. Breathe out all the way down with your hands beside you, either with your knees bent or with your knees straight. Look up as you inhale halfway. Hold your breath. Bend your knees, place your palms on the floor firmly. Either step back into a plank or you can jump back with your core engaged. High plank or low plank, breathe out. Breathe in into Urdhva Mukha. You can keep your feet slightly apart here. Gentle back stretch and exhale into Adho Mukha or downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. When you're done, Inhale, you can either step forward or you can jump forward into a toe touch. Breathe out. Look up halfway, breathe in. Push back into a toe touch, breathe out. Bring your hands up beside you as you inhale. Push your hip behind. Exhale, Utkat. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop your hands down into a Namaskara. Very nice. Okay, so let's start. Breathe in, bring your hands up. Breathe out, Utkat Asana or chair pose. Breathe in. Breathe out with your arms beside you into a toe touch. Look up halfway, inhale, hold that breath. Bend the knees, place the palms firmly on the floor. Step or jump back into high plank, low plank. Breathe out. Breathe in into upward facing dog or Urdhva Mukha. Breathe out into Adho Mukha for 5 deep breaths. You can either bend your knees here and push your belly towards your knees for a deeper shoulder or lower back stretch, or lengthen your hamstrings out and gently push your heel to the floor. 3, 4 and 5. Breathe in, hold that breath, step forward or jump forward into a toe touch. Breathe out. Breathe in as you look up halfway. Breathe out, push back into a toe touch. Breathe in with your hands coming up beside you. As you breathe out, push your hip behind into Utkat or chair pose. Breathe in all the way up. Drop your hands down, Namaskara. Second round, breathe in all the way up. Breathe out, Utkat Asana or chair pose. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop your hands down beside you, toe touch. Look up halfway, inhale, hold that breath, bend the knees, jump back or step back into high plank, low plank. Breathe out, breathe in all the way up. Breathe out, Adho Mukha, 5 deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Breathe in. Hold that breath, step forward or jump forward, toe touch, Padahastasana, exhale. Look up, inhale, halfway, exhale, back into Padahastasana. Breathe in with your hands coming up beside you. Breathe out, Chaturanga or Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in, come up, breathe out, drop your hands down. Last round, breathe in, hands up. Close to your ears. Breathe out, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out with your palms coming down beside you. Look up halfway, inhale. Hold that breath. Place your palms on the floor. Jump back or step back. Breathe in. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Breathe out. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Breathe in, hold that breath, step forward or jump forward into Padahastasana, toe touch, exhale. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, push back deeper into your stretch. Bring your hands up beside you as you inhale. Exhale into Utkatasana or chair pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop your hands down. Namaskara. Drop your hands beside you. Sita Tadasana. Relaxation. Feet apart, palms facing forward. 5 deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Awesome. So now our muscles are all warmed up. We're going from a standing to a sitting posture to start with our asana practice. So it's the same thing that we just did for our Surya Namaskar, except no utkat, okay? We're not doing an utkat. So breathe in, bring your hands up, Give a good stretch for your spine. Breathe out, reach down all the way. Look up halfway, inhale. Hold that breath, bend your knees. Jump back or step back. Breathe out. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, Adho Mukha Swasana or downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the floor, inhale. Exhale, Vajrasana. So the first asana that we're going to do is Balasana or child's pose. So your toes remain together and your knees are apart, okay? So toes together and knees apart as much as you can. From here, let your glute and your heels be engaged. Again, you can keep a pillow for support if you really need. Breathe in, roll the shoulders behind. As you breathe out, stretch your spine out, place your hands on the floor and slowly walk forward. Okay, remember your glutes and your heel should be in touch so you can push back if you need. Okay, let's start that again. When you're done, breathe in and come back up. So inhale here. Exhale, first stretch out, placing your palms on the floor, gently walk forward. Pushing your glutes back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in using your palms, walk up. Nice. And as you breathe out, you can move your knees back together into Vajrasana. So we're moving into a twist next. So your right leg from the right, drop your weight onto the right glute, left leg from the left. Stretch your left leg out. First pull your spine in as much as you can, roll your shoulders behind. Even if your knees pop up, it's okay. That's because of the stiffness. Your knees are coming up. If you try to push your knees down, the back will begin to arch, okay? So pull the spine up. If the knees come up, it's okay, let them be. Left leg is stretched out, right leg is placed over your left leg, over the knee. Place your right palm on the floor next to your glute or your hip, okay? That will be here. So I'm going to turn and show you. Okay, my right foot is over, rolling my shoulder behind. Try not to let the spine curve, pulling the spine in. You can move your knees slightly away if you need. Place your right hand down, roll your shoulder out and stretch your elbow. Breathe in, bring your right hand up beside you, close to your ear. As you breathe out, you're twisting diagonally, dropping your hand down, and if you can lock your knee, lock, hold a mudra and turn in the direction of your shoulder. Pushing your knee outwards. You'll feel a stretch going up your glute. Okay? When you're done, you're stretching out your arm, inhaling, exhaling, and dropping the left hand down. Okay? So let's go. Let's try this again. Left leg stretched out, right foot placed over, roll the shoulders out, place the palm down. Breathe in, left hand up, mudra. Breathe out, twist and lock. Smile, enjoy your stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stretch out, breathe in as you come up. Drop your hand down as you breathe out. Right leg stretched out, left foot over the right. So I'm going to turn back to my original spot and put my left foot over my right, dropping my left palm to the floor close to me. Like I said, again, if this is too uncomfortable for you, you can move slightly behind, okay? But not to this point. So breathe in, bring your hand, right hand up, hold a mudra, chin mudra. As you breathe out, twist your spine, drop your hand down diagonally and lock your knee, looking back in the direction of your left shoulder. 2, very good. Stretch the spine out. 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, stretch your elbow out, lift up, breathe out, drop down. Very nice. So you get 2 stretches here. One is to your glute and also up to your lower back. Now we're going to go back to our original position. So you can move your right leg around and come up into Vajrasana, and left leg around. If that's too difficult, then you can come up from whichever side you're comfortable with. Next is tiger breathing. So I'm sure you must be familiar with this asana. Forearm distance between your knees, elbow to your knees, and one palm, which is your thumb to your index or your middle finger. Place your palm on the floor. You can watch me first. As you breathe in, you're pushing your lower back down and rolling your shoulders behind. Look up. Breathe out, engaging your core and looking down at your belly. Breathe out here. Okay, we're doing this 5 times. When you're done, you're going to look up, inhale, exhale, and relax the spine. Okay, let's go. Breathe in. Let your toes be pointed outwards, away from you. Breathe out. 1. Breathe in. Open up. Breathe out. 2. Inhale as you look up. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out and relax the spine, or straighten the spine. Okay, now from here we're going to move into Adho Mukha, which we've done in our Surya Namaskar. So place your palms forward to the edge of your mat. Breathe in, bring your feet inwards or toes inwards. As you breathe out, gently lift yourself off the floor into Adho Mukha Swasana, or downward facing dog. You can either bend your knees slightly. If your back is curved too much, you can bend your knees and push your shoulders and lower back inwards. Okay? 5 deep breath. 2. Gently keep pushing your belly towards your knees. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop your knees to the floor, all the way down, belly and chin as well. Now we're going to move into prone asanas, lying down. So first one is Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. So your palms are coming to your lower rib cage and you're rolling your shoulders behind with your chin on the floor. Okay, so first I'll show you. If you're familiar, you can do it along with me. From here, breathe in and gently push yourself up to your belly. Just your navel, and hold there for 5 deep breaths. If holding is too much, you can drop down on exhale and inhale, come back up the belly, exhale, drop down. So this is dynamic. You can do this as well. Feet slightly apart if you're finding your back feeling too stiff. Now roll, let your elbows come inwards, chin to the floor. Inhale as you come up. It's a very good asana to strengthen the back as well. 2 deep breathing, smile, enjoy your stretch. 4 and 5. Inhale, exhale and slowly drop down. Next asana is a little more relaxing. So you're coming up onto your forearms with your palms in front of you, fingers spread out, toes again are pointed away from you. Shoulders in line with your elbows. Now as you breathe in, you're going to gently lift off onto your palms and drop your neck behind for 5 deep breaths. When you're done, exhale and drop down. Okay? So let's go. Breathe in. Drop the neck down gently. 1, feel your entire spine stretch out. 2, enjoy your stretch. 4 and 5. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently drop back down. Relax. Okay, so you can place your hands in front, feet apart, and just chin on the floor. Relax. If you're feeling very uncomfortable on the back, you can move your legs a little bit or up and down. Even with your chin on your palms and shoulders and elbows on the floor, with your legs up and down. This is another way to relax. Okay, for those of you all who may find this uncomfortable or little girly, you can place your palms in front of you like I showed you earlier with your chin on the floor. You can shake your legs also to relax the lower back. Okay. Now we're going to move into our next asana. Turn from the right side onto your back. Okay. Now from here, bridge pose or half bridge pose. Measure your thumb to your heel. From here, you're going to roll your shoulders behind. You can watch me first. As you inhale, you're pushing your heels to the floor, engaging your glutes and pushing yourself up all the way onto your shoulders, which is why it's very important to roll your shoulders behind. You can either hold it here for 5 deep breaths and on exhale gently drop down, or if you can't hold there for too long, you can inhale, come up all the way, hold it for a second, and as you exhale slowly drop back down. Again breathe in, come back up all the way 5 times. Okay, exhale, drop back down. Either variation you can choose to do. Let's start. Shoulders roll behind. Measure your thumb to your heels. Breathe in and come up all the way to your shoulders. 1, feel your lower back compressing. This is also a very good way to strengthen your back. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly drop your lower back down. If you're feeling a lot of discomfort, you want to just relax the back, you can again breathe in, lift your feet off the floor. As you breathe out, bring your chin to your knees and hug your knees towards your chest. 1, if your neck is feeling uncomfortable, drop your head down but pull your knees to your chest. 2, but with your neck coming to your chin, your entire spine is stretching out. 4 and 5. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop down, feet to the floor. Okay, now from the right we're going to turn back onto our stomach. One more asana, then we'll do a relaxing asana. Shalabhasana or locust pose. Toes pointed away from you, palms, hands stretched out in front of you. Okay, chin to the floor. Now if you've If you're comfortable, you can do this. Watch me first. I'm going to give you a couple of variations to do. So this is your first. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, since you're pushing away from the floor, feet and hands up, toes pointed away from you. Hold here for 5 deep breaths. Exhale, drop down. Now if you're comfortable with this but you can't hold, you can do it dynamically, which is breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, 5 times up and down. Now if you are uncomfortable with your hands in front, you can get your hands beside you, palms facing upwards under your thighs, okay, or you can place them downwards. Again, your comfort. You can start with just breathing in and lifting the right leg up. Don't bend the knee. Lifting up and holding there for 5 breaths. Slowly drop down. Then the left leg you can lift up, hold for 5 breaths. Slowly drop down. If you're too comfortable with that, you can breathe in, lift up both the legs, chin on the floor, 5 deep breaths. And exhale, drop down. Okay, so you can choose the variation that you are comfortable with. I'll give you a moment to choose. Okay, let's go. Breathe in, breathe out. 1, make sure you're not bending your knees or elbows. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly drop down. Nice. Now you're turning again from the right side onto your back. The reason we turn from the right is because it is to avoid putting pressure on the heart. Lie down. So your back will be feeling pretty intense or a little bit of discomfort right now. Don't worry about it as long as there's no pain. Okay, we're going to stretch out that pain now. So what I want you to do is, if there's a wall close to you like me, please move away from the wall. Okay, now your arms are beside you, stretched out. Okay, shoulder level. Your feet are placed on the floor firmly. I'll give you again 2 variations to do for this. First is breathe in, lift your feet up to a tabletop position. As you breathe out, drop your feet down to the right side and your neck to the left. You can lock your legs using your right hand and push your left shoulder down to the floor. 5 deep breaths here. When you're done, drop your right hand down to the floor. Breathe in. Come back to center, breathe out and drop your feet towards the left and your neck towards your right hand. Using your left hand, you can lock your legs down and push your shoulder down to the floor. 5 deep breaths. Breathe in, bring your feet back to center, breathe out, drop down. Variation 2, if you are too comfortable with that, want to go in for a little deeper stretch. Breathe in with your legs coming up straight. As you breathe out, slowly drop your feet down to the right and your head to the left. You can lock your legs using your right hand. Push your shoulder down towards the left. 5 deep breaths here. Breathe in, come back up to the center. Breathe out to the other side. Seems like I don't have enough, please. Okay, to the other side and look towards the right shoulder. 5 deep breaths. When you're done, breathe in, come up, breathe out, drop down. Okay, so you can choose the variation that you like. I'm going to go with the one bending my knees. Breathe in, lift your feet to a tabletop, breathe out and drop down to the right side, neck to the left. Lock your hand over your left leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Drop your right hand down, breathe in, come back to center, breathe out, drop your feet towards the left and your neck towards the right shoulder. Lock with your left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Breathe in, come back up to the center. Breathe out and drop your feet to the floor. Stretch your legs out. Palms will come 6 inches close to your waist or away from your waist. Feet will be 6 inches away from each other. Slowly close your eyes. You're moving into our Shavasana. Gently close your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling. Are you feeling more relaxed, more comfortable? How your body is feeling, how you're feeling mentally. The deep breathing would have relaxed your muscles and helped with a lot of blood flow and oxygenated them very well. As you inhale and exhale, once you've scanned your body, just let your thoughts go. Deep breathing. Feel the belly rise as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, feel yourself sink to the floor. Nice deep breaths. Now that you're feeling thoughtless and you are mentally completely still, we're going to move our awareness to the rest of our body, scan it one by one and relax each part. Move downwards to your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your glutes. Relax your shoulders. Relax your lower back. Relax your fingers. Relax your elbows. Relax your neck. And relax your facial muscles. Feel your entire body just sink to the floor. Completely weightless and free. You can re-scan your body, see if there are any changes you'd like to make, and you can make them now. You're feeling itchy or you feel like there's a muscle that is still not comfortable, you can make all those changes. Stabilize, no movements here on out. No matter how much your mind tells you you're feeling uncomfortable or itchy, try to ignore it, just focus on your breath. As you breathe in, feel your belly rise. And as you exhale, feel yourself sink into the floor. Deep breathing. You're completely relaxed. Your lower back is feeling stretched out. Your entire body is weightless and free. Nice deep breaths. Slowly take your awareness to the lower part of your body, between your navel and your toes. We're going to take a deep breath in and chant Ah loudly. But before we chant, we're going to be chanting Om finally. So if you are uncomfortable, you don't have to chant along. Just remember, this is nothing religious. It is just a way to elevate our energy levels. So we'll move our awareness back to the lower part between our navel and our toes. We're going to take a deep breath in and chant Ah loudly. Feel the vibration in the lower part of your body. Chant nice and loud, don't feel shy. Take your awareness to the midsection between your chin and your navel. We're going to take a deep breath in and chant Ooh loudly. Ooh. Feel the vibration in the midsection of your body. Take your awareness to the upper part, which is your head. Relax your facial muscles. Take a deep breath in and hum nice and loud. Feel the vibration in the upper part of your body. Focus on your body as a whole. Join the three parts. We're going to take a deep breath in and chant Ah, Ooh, together loudly. Let the vibrations settle down, let your body absorb them. You're feeling stronger, refreshed, positive, and ready to take on the rest of your day. Bring your awareness back to your surroundings. You can use my voice or your breath to come back. Gently move your toes, fingers, and neck side to side. Feet together, hands above your head. Give a good stretch, toes pointed out away from you. Let your right hand remain above your head. Take your left palm and place it on the belly. Left foot place on the floor and turn to the right side. Stay here for a few seconds. Focus on your heartbeat. Take a moment to be grateful. Placing your left palm on the floor, gently push yourself up and sit in a comfortable position. Keep your eyes closed. Just take a few moments. Your thumb to your index finger, both the tips are touching, placed upwards if you're sitting in Padmasana or cross-legged, or in Vajrasana, place your palm in a downward position. Normal breathing. Place your palms in front of your eyes and gently blink them open. Okay, very nice. Now we're going to move into our Pranayama practice. Okay, we'll just do a few Pranayama breathing and then come out of our Asana practice. We're doing a Sitali Pranayama today. So you can either choose to breathe in through your teeth and breathe out through the nose. Or you can roll your tongue together and breathe in. Close your mouth and breathe out through the nose. Okay? So if your teeth are too sensitive, you can roll your tongue. If you can't roll your tongue, you can use your teeth. I'm going to be using my teeth. Roll your shoulders behind. Mudra placed upwards, chin mudra. Gently close your eyes. We're just going to do 5 deep breaths of these and relax. Breathe in through the teeth. Breathe out through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Last one. Let's do 2 more and finish. Six. And 7. Normal breathing. Don't force your inhale, let it come naturally. Notice how you're feeling. Enjoy this moment. Just be here for a few moments. Place a gentle smile on your face and notice how relaxed you suddenly feel. Your mindset is completely changed now. You're feeling happy. Every cell of your body is feeling happy. Roll your shoulders behind. For men, take your right wrist in your left palm behind your back. And for women, your left wrist in your right palm behind your back. So I'm going to turn sidewards to show you. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out, bend down to where you're comfortable. As you exhale, give thanks, humble yourself. Inhale as you come back up, arch. Exhale and straighten your spine. Bring your palms forward and rub them together till you feel the heat or electricity between them. Cup them over your eyes. Let all the heat pass through. Don't place them flat. Using your fingertips, gently massage your facial muscles in an upward direction only, starting with your forehead, your cheeks, chin,
Place your palms directly in front of your eyes and gently blink them open. Namaste. Thank you.